Hello everyone, welcome back to Majora's Mask. My name is Dario. In the last part, we died fighting the King of Ikana over here in Ikana Castle. But I was able to persevere through the help of many fairies and just spamming the sword attack. And in this episode, we also got the Elegy of Emptiness, which allows us to... Well, we're not going to see it, but it allows us to create a shell of ourselves. And we could use it with each respective mask that we have. Probably shouldn't have played that. We're going to be hearing it a lot going forward. No, 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 not again, not again. I can't get out of it. No, get out. Alright, and... yeah, so we're going to go ahead and... dang it, why did I back out? Because I needed to pull this out. And pull this out. And... I guess just one mask. We'll go ahead and do the Zora, just because. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. It's the second day. If I was a smart man, I would go ahead and go back in time to, you know, maximize the amount of time we have to do things, but we're not going to go and do that. Instead, we're going to come up here. So because we reset time, all these Gibdos are back. Actually, I'm kind of curious what they say. Now that we got this. Bring them. Those inside are friends. Bring them. Okay, so they're not trying to attack. It seems like they sense that, you know, the professor's in there. You know, Professor Gibdo. And yeah, just like before, if we go in there and play the Song of Storms, it'll reset that, and you know, we could do all that. But no need, so sorry. Pamela's gonna have to suffer in silence, alone with her dad. And we entered this area once before. Ah! Oh, okay. I was gonna try to get a view of the surroundings, but I guess that works. Oops. There we go. But this is Stone Tower. And as you can see, it's pretty tall. You know, don't mean to bring up Ocarina of Time again, but I just have to highlight how cool it is because, you know, in this game, one of the things that I guess they felt was verticality. We didn't really climb up things in Ocarina of Time. Everything was laid out. So, I don't know, to me it's just kind of cool because, you know, you're doing something in the same, you know, game engine. You know, it looks the same, but you're doing something totally different, so... I just love it when games do that. It's really fun. And so far, we're seeing how Stone Tower works. Every switch we step on activates a block, you know, moves it to, you know, the next area. So I guess we'll do this one first. And I'll show this. Now, I'm going to do my best to try to limit playing the Elegy of Emptiness, but it's just really hard. You almost have to... You're going to hear it like a dozen times. No, not even... a dozen times per episode, most likely. But I think, like, for this one, for example, well, you could go to every switch and, you know, activate them to make the bridge. I think you might be able to make it. No, okay, so we need one more, which is good. You don't need to make the whole bridge. Oh my god, don't hit me, don't hit me. And I previously stated this, but the soundtrack for Stone Tower is really good. So, dang it, okay, it was the one down there, so... So for this one, we just would have to activate it, but the problem is, if we do that in our current form, then it's gonna move the statue that we set up top, so if we put on another transformation mask, it makes a ghost shell of Macau. You know, this one's a little less scary, but almost all of them are, in my opinion. Perfect for the season, I would say, or you know, the time I'm recording this. I was talking about Halloween in the last episode, and then I got so distracted with the boss fight that I just completely lost track. But yeah, I'm recording this around Halloween, and it's appropriate because the game actually came out around Halloween. I think it came out the year 2000 on the 23rd of October. Wow, I said that. I said that all backwards. But yeah, so it's very, you know, appropriate for the season. Now, most likely you wouldn't have gotten to Stone Tower like by Halloween. Like, you'd be lucky. So here's the cool part. We just get the, you know, gotta put in that last block. Ah! Dropped off. Dang. Hold on, let me see if I can kill this. Just gonna cause problems later. So, but yeah, so it's, you know, it's a very seasonal game. It's very appropriate. And I've said that like 3 times already, so sorry. There might be one down here. What's this? Oh, okay, I guess if you wanted to like walk back, you know, they put the switches here for you. But we don't need to do that. So let's just go ahead and keep climbing. I remember it felt like this took forever as a kid. Probably did for us. But things really get better when you can cut down on, you know, playing the song at least once or twice. Alright, we got I forgot what those are called. The, now I'll find their name out right now. Ah! Whoa! Beamos! I was about to say Amos or Randall or something. Okay, let's see if I could actually pull up my shield in time. Nope. It was worth a try. So this is gonna be kind of annoying, but let's just go ahead and... Ow! There we go. And... okay, I can actually... oh, dang it, I'm wearing the freaking mask. And yes, unfortunately, you gotta watch every little cutscene. I mean, it is handy because it, you know, kind of just keep you filled in on what's going on. But you have to, like, go to every single step and, like, oh, is this the right one? Is this oh, what the hell? And peace! And probably just need to do this one, actually. Are you kidding me? Okay, wait, I gotta jump down, that's what I gotta do. And do this one. Please let that be the one in front. Okay, good. Up! Oh, wrong one. Wait a second, did that... okay, no, it didn't. I was gonna say, I hope it didn't, like, you know, get caught on that one, but it's actually the other one. And I guess this is actually a good time to point this out. I heard someone mention this, but if you kind of see the stone squares, you see how they have, like, a face on the front, like that one, like, straight ahead. But on the bottoms, like, where their butts are, so to speak, there's the Triforce. So... I mean, I don't know, if you kind of look at them, they're sticking their tongue out in, you know, kind of like a maybe derogatory, demeaning fashion or something. But, yeah, it's theorized that them putting the Triforce down there is, like, kind of purposeful. Like it's a reason, like they're speaking ill of the Triforce in a way. And I don't know if I really subscribe to that theory, but it's interesting nonetheless. Like, in a way, maybe that the Triforce has forsaken this land of Termina. Are you serious? Come on, just... Let's see if I can just barely... Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gotta love that long shot, man. Really made our lives easier. Yeah, it's starting to get dark here. A little bit spookier. Is there a switch down here? No. Okay, so we just gotta keep going that way. If I can, how am I gonna get up there? Oh, I guess maybe I just gotta jump off. Ah, damn. I had a feeling I might have been in its path. But I took the chance. And then, let me see if I can aim and kill this. No, okay, whatever. So, did we make it? Oh, we did. Oh, whew, okay. So, activate this owl statue. Absolutely. Just so we never have to climb up the tower again. I think there's going to be a fairy in one of these. And that's going to save us. And so, we made it to the top of Stone Tower, and here's the entrance to said temple. Now, unfortunately, we got one more block puzzle. Where you're supposed to, you know, line them up, and then, you know, use each of the songs to... You basically make yourself a bridge. I was going to show that off at least once, but I kind of don't want to. Because if you might have just guessed, like, what you can do to make your life easier is just play this one, hop on that switch, and then play the song again, and it'll, you know, teleport you to the other side. Because, yeah, I cannot believe it took me seeing somebody else do that for me to think, like, oh, wait, why haven't I never tried that? So yeah, you're typically supposed to, as you can see, it's this one, and then you would pull out the, you know, the Zora mask, and then for this one, you go to the Goron mask. So you get the idea, but, you know, it's just one little unnecessary thing. If you just come here... Oh my... Okay. I was playing it fast this whole time, like, with no issue, and then... Here we go. Now I forgot. So, with this method, you only have to play the song twice. And then, see? You just get teleported straight across. And even the game gets confused. It's like, what? You're not supposed to do that. But I think it is intentional. You know, I think they did it so that way, like, if you're clever enough, you can kind of just think about it, but... Yeah, I never did as a kid. And I was so set in my ways, too, I never would have thought of it, probably, until my age now. But we made it here to the entrance of Stone Tower. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. This is kind of a long temple. I guess I can end things off, but... No, you know, I'll just go ahead. We gotta use every little bit. I don't think I'll complete the temple, but I could at least get the item, which will make our life easier. And, well, I guess I'll explore a little bit in here, just because things are a little, backwards, so to speak. Upside down, I guess. More appropriate. This was always my favorite temple. Like, I just love the design layout of it, like... Is that thing gonna explode? It's kind of making me nervous. Anyways, I just love, like, you know, it'll look better when the sun's out, but, you know, you could, just get, like, a understanding of it for now. Anyways, I'll shut up. Let's go ahead and, I guess, just get started. That door over there is... Wait, actually, can I go through that door? I think so. But I don't think I can get too far. Let's go ahead and take a look. Get our bearings straight, you know? Yep, definitely can't get too far. And... yeah, so now we gotta go through this other one. I don't know, if I had to, like, kind of put words to it, it kind of feels like... It sounds weird, but it kind of feels like... Oop, well, that worked. It kind of feels like an amphitheater of some kind, like a... You know, like, almost like a... This is gonna sound weird, I don't know if you guys are gonna follow me on this, like, city college? You know, like the... Because if you ever been to, like, it's in America, I should specify, like, places with... like higher learning colleges and stuff like that, local colleges, like they tend to have like a beige, you know, coloring, like beige walls, beige, you know, things like that. So like I think that's why I kind of like think about those kind of places, or even like civic centers of some kind. Civic centers do, you know, like places like congregations, like halls you can rent for like a symphony or something like that. Anyways, they tend to have, you know, these kind of colored walls, which, like I said, might be hard to tell because I just, you know, I keep forgetting it's night. And you could use these boxes to kind of forego some of the songs you have to play. So for these two, you just come over here and set those down. But we have this bigger one here, and if you kind of think about it for a second, realize you'll have to play the song as it go on, which we haven't seen yet, so that'll be kind of interesting, maybe. There we go. Alright, so we got the statue of Darmani here. His one should look scary, but it actually kind of looks like badass, actually. And I guess we got one more? Oh, we do, dang it. Alright, that's fine, though. And yeah, I mean, look at this. This looks just like a courtyard or something of some kind. Well, okay, minus that flower being above you. But I don't know. I really wish I could find a way to like better describe what I'm saying, but hopefully it kind of makes some kind of sense. And like I said, it doesn't help that it's night too, so everything just looks dark and a little spooky. So I guess that goes back to, you know, being appropriate for the season, so to speak. And we're speaking of dark, kind of in a pickle a little here. I thought this room was pretty dark, but now I get it. Don't tell me you still haven't figured it out. So, as usual, Tattle, instead of just telling us the answer, feels like she has to just treat us like we're dumb. Like, oh, can't you figure it out? Aren't you some hero or something? But we had a hookshot target up here, and I think this just leads to a stray fairy, if I'm not mistaken. Can barely see. There we go. So, this being the last temple, this has like the hardest amount of stray fairies. I mean, it's still 15, but it's, you know, there's just they're harder to find. And as you'll see a bit later, you'll see why it's even more difficult. So, if you haven't figured it out, we have a light block here, a sun block here that we need to destroy with light. But there's no light, so go back up the stairs. Die! Oh, that just brought you closer. Alright, so... There we go. Oh, I killed that bird too, okay. But, and you really can't see it, but... actually, you might be able to hookshot it. No, okay, there's really no indication, but you you're supposed to use a bomb here. We'll see if we can do it with the blast mask. And Link just falls down like it's, you know, like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. And even though it's nighttime, somehow, I guess the moonlight is strong enough to where we can dissolve this block. And it's like so dark here. Like, how are you supposed to see any of this? I think it is a little bit brighter during the day, so I'll give them some credit for that. But if we run over here, there's a treasure chest. Is this... Oh, no, okay, I'm not gonna... It's the last... It's one of the last temples in the game. I'm not gonna do that again. We got the dungeon map. And... Honestly, I would say the dungeon map kind of sucks in this game, in this particular temple. I mean, I guess some map is better than no map, but still. And also, wait, that didn't solve our problem. We needed a key, not a dungeon map. So, okay, I'm going back downstairs. And, okay, I think the solution to this, if you can call this a puzzle, we're just really just missing... There's some enemies here. I forgot what these ones are called. Let's see. If I can see. Armos. Okay, so that's the name I was thinking of. The other one is Beamos. This is Armos. Okay. And if you're thinking those are uncreative names, like, they're named after... They're still the same enemies from, like, the original... Ow. So you just gotta run around and kill these things. Oh. Oh. There we go. And that should be the last one. Not too difficult at all. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit challenging. Go ahead and get a move on. Yeah, we're just gonna be continuing going through the temple now. We only got 1 day left, but luckily we don't have to complete it. We really just have to get the dungeon item in order to, you know, proceed forward. You know, comfortably go back in time, as you know. If, I mean, you guys have seen the gameplay this far. What's that sound? Anyways. But we have this room over here. Or this pathway, rather, that leads to this room. And thankfully with those aura masks, we can comfortably just make our way and solve some puzzles. Although I think this switch was broken because it's upside down. So that's not really going to help us. Like, I keep complaining about it being night because I can barely see. Like, I'm playing this on a CR television, you know, CRT, like an old tube TV. And so it looks way darker. Actually, I'm looking at the footage now, too. It looks pretty dark also. But luckily, the sun's about to come up. The one time I'm actually happy, time's accelerating a bit. Get out of here. Oh, okay. It was just the water. The water was just dark. Did I get everything? I feel like that was too quick. I feel like there's something. Oh, what? The light just turned on as soon as it hit daytime? Look at that. It's like, oh, okay, let there be light. Wow, it just totally clicked on. Alright, I guess that was it. There's nothing down here. So let's just get up out of here. Ow. There we go, daylight. And so we got some really weird mirrors here. I think Tata will tell us about it. Is that a mirror? That things look different from your everyday mirror. So we got some, now we actually have daylight coming in. If you stand here and hold it, you can kind of like charge up the mirror, so to speak. And, you know, then it shoots out light. So we'll use that to open this pathway. And this just really gives us a quick return back to the entrance, as you can see. And so I think we're gonna go ahead and end things off here for now, just because, you know, we're really, you know, getting into the dungeon here, so it's better to stop while we're ahead. Thank you guys so much for watching as usual, and see you guys next time. Take care.